got everybody in here now? There may not be a name tag for everybody, this was the last.
I'm sitting like this.
All right, just stand right there and get some pain, man.
What's going on?
You're going to have some.
That's great.
Okay, guys, you need something to drink, that's yours.
Oh, yeah.
Is everybody settled? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce 2025 as 2A state champion, Coosa Christian. Coach, congratulations. Any opening comments you want to make, and then we'll open up the questions. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Well, first, it's great to see all you guys. It's been a long time. Some of you, a lot of you have aged. But yeah, it's been 20 years since I've won one here, 19 since I've been here. So, you know, a lot of emotions went through the week. You try to control them. They're hard to control. You know, I think, you know, each day, like I told the players all week long, that it'll move faster as you get past Tuesday. It'll just come up on you pretty fast. But, you know, these players have done a phenomenal job, guys. I mean, here they get a new coach on the first week of August. And although I knew a lot of them had been out there some to help consult, I didn't know that they would take to the way I do things, and I changed a lot of things. I did, you know, put a lot more organization, a lot more structure. You know, watching film more, a lot of watching practice tape they'd never done. Stuff, the things that I feel like you got to do. I don't care if you're at a 7A level college football or a 1A or 2A level. I felt like you got to do to win games. And I thought I was here for the 23 championship. I was on their sideline. And I watched their halftime adjustments, and I watched how they handled themselves on the sideline that game. And I was bound and determined to change that and make it better for them. And so, and look, guys, it's not about me. It's about them. They've been through a lot. They've been through a lot of adversity. New coach. Their team yet last year was probably better than this team. As far as, man, they lost about 8 or 9 really good players and only replaced one. Mac Lone's the only guy that really moved in. And so we did it with smoke and mirrors the whole year, really. And we started out 0-2. So, you know, you're 0-2, people are doubting you a little bit, and then all of a sudden we struggled really against the third. You know, we beat South there and came back against Faulkner and played decent, but not real good. And then we started getting, you know, I think over about 5 or 6 weeks things got better. But this group of kids are resilient. They're tough-minded, hard-nosed kids. And then they're versatile. Their versatility is unbelievable. Can y'all imagine what they just did out there? Playing offense, defense, special teams. We got 15 kids doing everything. Everything. So I'm very happy with us. We lost one of our best, not our best player in Colin. Things looked a little bleak, and Mac Lone picked it up. Our offensive line controlled the line of scrimmage right there at the end, and then our defense showed up at the end, man, and played really well. So I'm happy for our team, and again, I think the emotions of me driving down here today, I couldn't hold myself. You know, that same trip I made 7 times, you know, and today was 8 coming from Hoover, because we stayed in Hoover, worked out at Hoover, and then, of course, left from there, and I thought it got my juices flowing pretty good.
Question for players.
Mac, you scored the game winner. Can you just tell, you know, what were your emotions when you got the play call and then take us through the run itself, please?
So we were really just trying to run the clock out, so they didn't really have much time to score at the end. And we kept running zone to read, and I kept giving it off to our running back, Joseph. He's a really good player, but I kept handing off to him so I'd get that end to bite, and I finally got him to bite really good, and I scored on the final drive.
Zayden, you're a senior man, and you've been through it all. Can you even put into words what just happened out there on that field and what it means to you, not only you, but your teammates and these seniors that's going out with you?
Yes, sir. You know, in 2023, you know, we were in Bryant-Denning playing for the state championship. We thought we had the game won, and then they came out and the other team wanted it just as bad as we did, and we lost it. So the feeling of losing a state championship has really carried us all the way here, honestly. And then last year, you know, everything got taken away from us, and we didn't have the opportunity to win state because we'd be definitely winning back-to-back if we could have made it last year. And then, like I said, I moved in here my freshman year. Everything they prepared us, all the crap they put us through, it led up to this. That's why we're hard-nosed and we're tough, and we won't stop until we're done.
Question over here.
Hey Zayden, in the celebration, everything that was going on, you just went out of your way, you went over and got Kyle and Mike. literally picked him up. Just tell me about that relationship and just what was going on there when you stopped the celebration and was looking out for him.
Because for us, we're a team. We're not just a team, we're a family. So if I have to stop celebrating a win, even though I'm a senior, last game, went out with a bang, I'm going to go pick up one of my fellow brothers, no matter what. Offensive lineman, we protect him anyways. Might as well go help him up. I mean, if I was down, he'd go help me up. Probably wouldn't do much, but he'd help. And we'd all be there for each other.
Zal, you want to comment on that?
I mean, we just a brotherhood, man. We done been through a lot. Like you said, they took it away from us. I really appreciate them, fighting for me, and I love y'all, man.
Love you too.
We go.
Just for the rest of you, I know Zane talked about the feeling and just the journey you guys have been on, but just what did it feel like? I mean, obviously you guys are down a score with almost three to go. You scored twice late. What is this feeling? It seems like nothing can stop you guys in this journey.
Good question.
You wanna start?
I mean, it was just like Pisgah, man. We was down 14-0. 12-0.
14-0.
14-0, and then we fought back. So it's a bigger stage here. So I think we fought good, and it's a blessing to be here.
First, I'd like to thank God for the opportunity, but it's been rough. It's been rough, but we made it through. Ain't nothing that can stop us now.
You two guys.
After they scored that, then I just knew if we just kept working and pushing the ball up and kept those drives flowing, and then on defense we got to stop, I knew we could come back. So that was my goal.
I got a little carried away. I did forget exactly what Palmer did. I told myself if I was in here getting interviewed, I'd make sure God had all the glory, and that's who we need to put first and foremost in every situation. And I feel like God was out there on the field with us. And when they were up, we all knew we had to stay at a constant 7 no matter what. We couldn't get too high, couldn't get too low. We knew eventually they'd mess up or one of us would make the play.
Question over here.
Russ, you've had some incredible coaching jobs in your career, but this is absolutely having one. I'm getting the team in August. Just how hard was this, and is this why you do it? These moments like this and a team like this, you're going to put a lot of pieces of the puzzle together in a short period of time.
Loaded question. Probably, knowing the circumstances that we've been dealt with, especially here lately, is probably the most difficult job I've ever had to do. Anytime there's transition, there's going to be resistance. And when you have change, there's going to be resistance. And I think that the biggest thing, I would have to say it's probably the most toughest championship I've had to dig down. And, but the bottom line, these players bought in, and although some people on the outside did not, these kids did. And at the end of the day, the kids did. And that's what's important. It don't matter about all that other stuff. It all matters what these players do on a day in and out of basis. And they had my back. They had each other's back. And like Colin said, it's a brotherhood. And then even in the game, I nearly screwed us right there we got the ball down to the 11, and we did some things that we probably shouldn't have done. And then our field goal kicker misses the field goal, and he's tore up, but we got it back. And then went and scored. We had a really good drive. And then obviously we flipped it and got the pick, and then went back down there and scored again. And the rest is history. But, there's a lot riding on this. And as they said, these kids have been through the toughest of times, but they've kept the faith, and I've got to say something about our team chaplain. Because y'all know the ones you older guys know about how it was when we at Hoover. We had one of those team chaplains that did sit up and did our chapel. We did that same thing here at Coosa. They've done it in the past. Alan Pritzer did one phenomenal job of illustrating some things from the Bible to our journey. And our kids really bought into that. And so the faith is strong with our kids when it comes to Christian values and the Christian drive they have. And we as coaches teach that. And it's been a wonderful journey. It really has. It's been a wonderful journey. Although tough, but wonderful because of the kids. The kids. And that's what I'm most happy with.
Coach, congratulations on this journey. It ended where y'all wanted, right, guys?
Yes,
sir. Listen, congratulations, Coach, on it with your team.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Y'all can take this with you.
Yeah, my mom